Good morning, YouTube friends and family. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing wonderful. I know I want to tell everybody how much I appreciate the comments and responses to my video yesterday. I also want to say that sometimes when I feel like my world is being rocked, and when I say my world, I mean the entire world. I don't mean just my little humble abode here, because I feel like I'm a part of the whole world. And I think you should too. But when I feel like it's being rocked for an unjust or wrong reason, it ruffles my feathers. And yesterday was proof of that. I'm still concerned about what happened. And I've had some people that couldn't quite understand my reasoning or why I don't think we should just go over and blow them away. Go over and just kill them all. And I don't expect everybody to understand that. I really don't. We all have our way of looking at it. And I think the most important way that I look at it is that these people, the Muslim families and the Islam families in our world, have been put through quite a bit of undue trauma. They've been put through a lot of wrongs that have been committed against them. And I think that that has definitely put them on edge. I think that through the great deceptions, and people, whether you agree or not, I'm telling you, there are some horrible deceptions that have been pulled on all of us. And where those deceptions took place and how they took place brought a lot of grief on innocent people. The Muslims, have been the victims of the deception of a lie. They've been stereotyped and all based on things that weren't true. Their territory has been trespassed upon. They have been murdered, blown away, as some of you say. And it's all been based on falsity, on lies. So if we were to reverse that, and we had them coming into our country, trespassing on our lands, and blowing us away, just shooting and murdering and killing, and yes, they still decapitate. So they come into our country and start decapitating our family members, our children, our mothers, our fathers. And they do it because their government lied to them and committed a crime or allowed a crime to be committed, and then falsely accused us of being the perpetrators, the ones that blew the buildings down. And their government justified them coming over and killing us because of it. Would we not be angry? Would we not feel like we wanted to get even? would the desire for vengeance not grow inside us? I think it would. I really do. And so often we don't stop to think about the other people. You know, we don't investigate and dig into why this is happening. Why did these people do this? You know, we cannot justify a wrong. When 2 planes hit the towers, and I really don't want to go on the 9/11 thing, but all of this stems from 9/11, 2001. Everything we see happening right now in our world all goes back to that traumatic, horrible day. It affected the entire world, not just the Americans. And I'd like to say, think about it, World Trade Center, world. It affected the entire world. There were many nations involved in this. And there are many nations that know it did not happen the way that our government would have you believe it happened. Anyway, so when that happened, we were blindsided. We were told a story, and far, far, far too many of us believed everything we were told. Only later did we start finding out things that they didn't expect us to find out. Well, in the turn of that, our president got on his mic and he told everybody, vengeance is going to be done. We will take care of this. It is going to happen. We'll get the bad guys, and the bad guys are Al-Qaeda. And he went on and on and on. And it opened up a can of worms. Many, many, many people have died because of 9/11. Not just the victims in the towers, but many. So our Muslim friends and families are on edge. They are fed up with the violation against them. They're fed up with the murdering of their families. They're fed up with the trespassing. They're fed up with the changes that we're demanding, and etc., etc., etc. Well, it's all wrong. Every bit of it's wrong. The crime that just took place was wrong. Should not have happened. The Egyptian mob, I'll say mob, that, see, I told you that fly only comes when I get on the camera. He leaves me alone until I get on camera. I think he wants to be on TV. Anyway, the way that they reacted, what they did over there was absolutely, totally wrong. Should not have happened. And especially, you know, if we're being told the truth. If we're being told the truth. And I question that at every corner. Over a movie? Granted, the movie, like I said yesterday, was beyond disgusting. Absolutely, nasty. But with their feelings on edge, with them ready to bite back, I can see where they reacted the way they did. I was reading in the news this morning President Obama's address to the United States regarding Egypt and what happened. He says that, and I'm going to quote him here, I don't think that we would consider them an ally, but we don't consider them an enemy. End quote. He's referring to the Egyptians. Now, he says that we don't consider them an ally, but we don't consider them an enemy. So they're somewhere right here in the middle. Very safe for him to say. Very safe. You know, there's an old saying, cover up your ears if you don't like nasty talk. Cover them up. Just cover your ears. Shit or get off the pot. Either you do or you don't. I heard that in all my growing up. Either you do or you don't. There's no in-between. But sometimes there is an in-between. A safe zone. Where we don't commit ourselves one way or the other. And clearly this is exactly what President Obama did in his address to the United States. He recognizes that Egypt, and we should recognize this too, friends, that Egypt is under a new government right now. And it is a democratic government. So the new regime hasn't even really settled in and got their ducks in order. And the biggest thing that we need to keep in mind is that people have gone through how much turmoil. How long did they go through the fighting in the streets and the horrible things that happened there, here in the last few years? There was blood all over their streets. So the people are still in this mentality. They've still got boxing gloves on. They just don't know who the enemy is anymore. So I would like to think that, you know, we as good people can take into consideration that there's a lot more to this than meets our eye. There's a lot more going on that any of us know. And the governments are all involved in it. They really are. One of my viewers yesterday, I want to thank. I don't know who the viewer is. I really don't. I have a suspicion of who it is. But they took the time to open up nearly every one of my videos and give me a thumbs down on each one because they didn't like what I said. I didn't have any thumbs down except for one until yesterday. And boy, did I get a bunch of them yesterday. I want to thank that person, though, because I'll tell you something. You didn't like what I said, but you spent your time to open up every one of my videos just to give a thumbs down. So you added to my views, and I like that a lot. I want to thank you. To all my other friends and family here in YouTube, let's be patient. Let's take time to really listen to everything that's going on. This could open up a can of worms. I wasn't joking yesterday when I said that this could turn into something really, really bad. Because it can. We've seen it far too many times in our lives. So do be prepared. Take the time and the money if you've got it. If you don't have it and if another branch of your family does, talk to each other, communicate, merge, help each other, and get some supplies and things put away in your home. Sit down and put together a plan where your families can become more self-sufficient, where you can grow your own produce and foods, perhaps have chickens so that you've got eggs or whatever it is that best serves your families. Take the time to put together a family plan. it's always safe to be prepared. Not that there's going to be a big war, but what if? Not that you're going to be hit by a tornado, like poor Joplin, how many times? But what if? Not that you're going to be hit by a hurricane or a landicane. That's what our middle son called it, a landicane. But anything could happen. Earthquakes. Mother Earth is so unsettled right now. Can't blame her. Can't blame her at all. But be prepared, just in case. And again, I want to thank all my viewers. Friends, I learned so much yesterday about how beautiful all of you are. Even the guy or girl that went through and took the time to thumbs down all of my videos. Hey, you're awesome. You really are. I love all of you. I'm still looking for hope. I am thinking that perhaps hope will show up today. I hope I'm right. I'll keep looking. I've got a whole bunch of videos to go through. Whole bunch of email. And I'll go through each and every one of them. I always do. I'll take time to leave a comment, because I do. And I always give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Actually, I've never given a thumbs down, I don't think. Maybe one time a real perverted, nasty video, but we won't go there. I always give thumbs up to my friends and family, because even the effort that you put in to produce the video for all of us to see is worth a thumbs up. Not that I'll always agree with you, but I'll always give you a thumbs up. So, I got some videos to watch. Love you all. Looking for hope. If you happen to see it floating around, share it with me, would you? And then I'll keep sharing it. It's really a good thing. Hugs, love, and let's find that hope. Catch you guys later.